to Khan Offley.
Let's take a look here. Look, misses that one, and here, look at this left hook. Oh my God, snaps his head completely to the side, and then these are just all extra credit. The ref was trying to get his way in there, and just a beautiful knockout. Look at that left hook on the butt. Let's take a listen to this. Unbelievable.
Back up for now!
Volkan needs to keep his pace.
He's got to stand up, he's got to protect himself. Got to get the hands up.
Volkan needs to take his time. Find one more shot. He shouldn't throw a whole bunch of shots.
Well, the hands up. He found it. The mere stretches, Johnny Walker. Holds. Volkan Oezdemir once again with the knockout power. No for the tragedy. Moving on up to 205. And Johnny Walker is still unconscious as we're speaking right now. It was bad, it was the follow-up. He was already
Well, he
gone.
was down, the referee didn't jump in quick enough, so then he hit him again.
It's a knockout moment brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings.
Blazing is correct. Volkan Oezdemir known for the power. Already had him rocked at this point. A little feint to the head. His left hook sits him down. Walker fighting with everything he has, gets back to the feet. Wait for it here. Let's take a look. Slips. Left hook. Robertson advances. Left hook again. Right hook. Sits him down. Oh, look at that. The uppercut.
He was already done.
The uppercut.
Some idiots have to learn the hard way.
Unconscious.
It's that follow-up shot that gets you, man.
Time to
You
react.
can't take the extra one, right?
Look, he's done.
Oh, yeah, he's done. That put him on bad.
And the thing is, for a Volkan Oezdemir,
The day of the fight, by the time I was done, I immediately called. Oh! And I said, he is good. And look at that.
That'll do it. 9-0. Peyton Talbot. Lighting him up in Vegas, the real deal.
That kid is as legit as they get. He might have broke his ankle right there, but he's
I mean, look at this. Little jab. Watch the right hand right down the middle. Boom. That's it. That's it. I mean, J.A. did it perfect, too. Jab, put that right on his chin. Drops Gamora. Hey, look. Gamora was mad at the way it worked out the first fight. He ain't got nothing to worry about this time. This dude right here, Talbot, is the real deal. He put it, look at this, man. He's a guy with 9 fights. He is knocking people out in the UFC in 18 seconds. You know what, though? That you could have actually stopped it on the walk-off. What? I mean, that was tremendous.
switch kick. Bad. Yup. He hurt his toe on Yuri's head.
Stop the fight. It's over, man. He's not defending himself. Switch kick. They didn't even catch him clean.
Well,
caught him with his foot.
He broke his toe, I think. Look, he's adjusting his toe now. His toe's really jacked up. He's standing over there, walking on his toe and adjusting it. Oh, might have hurt himself. I mean, that's crazy.
What a head kick.
I mean, this guy is just something special.
You know what's crazy? He's finishing Yuri Prochazka, who finishes everybody else.
Yeah, and he's finishing them easy. Like, Yuri didn't even threaten him in that fight. There was no moment in that fight where he had rock. In the first fight, he had his moments, but Alex adjusted. And Yuri still had to deal with that power. That power is just something out of this world. It's so different than anybody else's. All the little nuances, the mistakes that you can make, you can hit a little bit and roll with it. You can't do any of that with that guy.
No, you cannot make any mistakes. Stop the fight, man. You just lost for words.
This is like, I'm so used to it. Look at me, I'm not even screaming. I'm almost like I'm expecting that when that guy fights.
so you put me in the sulky.
When you couple that with the technical ability that he has, and then the nastiness. You know, in round one when he got on top, those 3 bright hands, they were nasty. And listen, I'm not saying Bivola's not nasty, we're just talking about the potential future of Valencia. Is unconscious. He is not moving still. Wow!
A jaw-dropping moment here in Paris.
Let's take a look here. Frames it. Sees him there. Look at this. The knee right to the jaw. You can hear it in the arena, even over the crowd. He falls down, and that is that.
Faraz Diab over here trying to get Mick Menard's attention, giving him the money sign.
Listen to this now, because it was disgusting.
Stare from Alonzo Menifield. This fight clock is brought to you by eBay Motors. Carlos Ulberg is in the black. Menifield racing forward in the blow. Ulberg finds the and falls Alonzo Menifield. The winning streak is 6 for the newly ranked contender, Carlos Ulberg.
That's why you can't just rush at your opponent recklessly. He did clip it. But Carlos Ulberg is not a man to trifle with. Jumps over the octagon, celebrating with Dana White right now.
He just punched his ticket into the ranking. That was absolutely sensational to take out a guy as dangerous as Alonzo Menifield in that fashion.
Well, Alonzo Menifield was ranked number 11. You got to think he takes that spot on Monday morning. And I'm telling you, keep an eye on Carlos Ulberg. This man has future champion written all over him.
He flew across the world from Auckland, New Zealand to fight for 12 seconds before he knocked out Alonzo Menifield.
12.
Let's take a look at this flurry here. I mean, I said Alonzo had to go the distance intelligently, but he came in recklessly. And again, the hooks of Carlos Ulberg, that left hook did it again, ladies and gentlemen. He is able to generate so much power with that thing, and he can put anybody out with that left hand. One more look at it. Alonzo just comes charging in. Ulberg peels off, finds the angle. And there it is. That left hook of Carlos Ulberg is the death touch.
Snapped it off beautifully there.
Stumble and crumble him. Oh my goodness, the power. Wow.
He's still down. He's still out cold.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
A shocking result in Anaheim to many. Ilya Topuria not surprised, and the 27-year-old Spaniard is on top of the mixed martial arts world. How about it?
Oh my goodness.
Knockout power, and that rules
Let's
the
see
day.
it again. There it is. Right on the chin. Out cold. One shot.
Blitz forward. The 4-punch combination. Nothing really connected with this right hook now. Boom.
Out cold.
One shot.
One shot.
That's what did it.
Unbelievable.
One shot.
And he's still down. I mean, he's sitting up right now, but unbelievable power by Topuria.
Glance. Miss. Boom.
Out cold. You see his body immediately collapse. Out cold. Wow.
Right hand on the button. Jason Herzog quick to stop the fight. Volkanovski asking Joe Lopez what was the shot that felled him tonight. Ilya Parisian in green.
So low. Style. It's total taekwondo, but look,
he's running back.
And look, he hit him with a right hand moving back. Look at that. The power that this guy has in the court.
Oh my goodness. He's backing up running because he throws a kick, falls. He isn't even on balance. He's just still
look at this. I mean, he's completely off balance.
Oh, he bumped the
right
chin.
hand,
He hit him right on the chin.
So dangerous.
That's crazy.
We're going to re-rack the whole fight for you.
I heard Josh's coach say that's all he's looking for. If I had that as a weapon, it would be all I was looking for too, John.
I think Prates is even aiming for that knee.
Oh my God, piston like left.
Oh, look at him.
Standing back. Buckles him with a body shot. That's it. And now it is the nightmare. Carlos Prates may be just that for the rest of the welterweights. He's got something to say to Bilal Muhammad, octagon side.
He saw that opening in the moment. He saw it coming, said something about it, and did it. Oh my goodness.
Our first big moment of the night goes to Carlos Prates, who's now riding a 9-fight win streak. 14 of his 19 victories by knockouts.
Unbelievable work from Carlos Prates here. The knee right to the liver side of Charles Radke. He sees it, steps in. I mean, that is right on the liver button. And ladies and gentlemen, that is an off switch. You don't need a follow-up after that one. He knew immediately, he knew before it landed that that was there, took advantage of the opening.
And then had something to say for the welterweight title challenger. Turns it around. Dominic Reyes hammering his way as Jacoby returns to his feet.
He's out on his feet.
The devastator, Dominic Reyes. Just as it looked like Jacoby was finding his rhythm, Reyes responded, and it's a feeling he hasn't felt since 2019. It is a career-defining moment tonight in Louisville, Kentucky for Dominic Reyes.
He said it. He said, I'm not back, I'm better. That's a scary proposition right there.
Yeah, this is exactly what Dominic Reyes needed. The pressure was getting applied. He countered beautifully. You saw him check the chin there of Jacoby, and then that knee, and he was pretty much out of his feet. Look at the pressure here, but he stays calm and lands that big left hand, kind of like he did against Weidman when he was getting pressured. And then he just applied the pressure. Really, that left hand and then this knee right up the middle puts Jacoby down. He somehow gets back to his feet, but you can see he's standing, but he's not there.
And Mergliata stepping in. Jacoby protested the stoppage. I think when he watches it back, he won't as he fell forward. Dominic.
Early clinch situation now.
One just landed in there. Yeah. One by Aspinall, one by Blades. Blades landed a nice left hook there. Aspinall landed a right hand.
I don't know if my tongue was going to go for the takedown. Maybe just to prove a point.
Curtis. Yep. Tom can't be reckless of Curtis. Oh, can't get a big reaction.
Yeah, that's
Curtis
nice.
is
Combination by
Curtis
Blades.
connects it down, but the right hand thinks he's done.
Blades nearly down and out early. That's it. Then it's over. Hospital retains the throne.
Wow!
You know, I was thinking the first entry by Aspinall might have been a bit reckless, but I think he just knew that if he can touch Blades, he can put him out.
No man alive.
Feel the fun.
He's a problem for any man on planet Earth, including Curtis Blades, of course. Just misses with the right hand there, but the left sat him down, follows up. Curtis trying to get back to his knees, and from here, Tom just swarms him right hand after right hand, throws in a few lefts. Those shots were just too much. Margaro steps in, boom! Look at that, connects with a jab. That's what dropped him. The right hand pretty much missed, off balance, solid jab, and then from there, it's the finishing instincts, and it's also the speed that he can pounce on his prey, and then the speed that he can deliver the shots, just one after the other. Curtis is protesting though.
Yeah, Blades with an immediate protest, but that was not a good visual. Hard to argue with Mark Goddard's stoppage there.
Look at this. Holloway just told him, stand right here.
Oh, big connection late! Benji face first on the canvas! Holloway wins the BMF title!
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Whoa! Oh my goodness!
An absolute stunner at UFC 300!
Oh my God!
1 second to go!
Wow!
Oh my goodness! And he's all for it! Over him and pin and trade!
We have seen him do this on multiple occasions where he put in the fight, say, let's just fight.
That's a warrior!
That's
a
crazy.
real warrior! My God, in a fight he's winning!
Yep.
In a round that he's winning! He could have easily been 4 rounds up!
BMF.
My God!
That's a BMF.
That's a BMF! Oh my God! Oh my God! Let's see that again! Look, forces it, points at the ground, and they just decide to wing it! And then Max catches him right here! There it is! Just slapped it!
My goodness. Clean as can be. And the accumulation of damage was too much for Gaethje to take. Holy smoke.
And this was a fight where everybody thought that Max was going to be outdone.
He was not outdone.
Oh my God! Look at this right hand that ends it. Right here.
Wow.
And what a result. I mean, what a result. Unbelievable.
And on the
With
biggest
1
night of the
second.
year.
Look at the clock. 3. I mean, these guys are winging. 2. Boom!
A second before the gun, Mark Goddard waved it off. Complete astonishment inside T-Mobile Arena. The baddest mother effer in the toughest sport in the world is Max Blessed Holloway. And he might have opened up possibilities for undisputed title fights in 2 divisions.
Man.
With the body.
Oh.
These are nasty. With the power this kid has.
That'll do it! John Lord Silva with the walk-off KO, the first to knock out Jourdain.
Uppercut.
That is impressive.
He landed that
And he
uppercut
walked
earlier.
off.
But he did it after just getting his foot back down to the ground.
I'm not happy and he knew it was coming. I mean, he walked right off the moment he landed it. Very, very impressive. And to do that with
Silva.
Look at his nasty elbow to the body. I mean, these are just ruthless to the body, and you very rarely see anyone generate that kind of power from there. And there, right from there, the uppercut, and just stands. And Mark Goddard had seen enough. His eyes rolled back. The way the head bounces, see him grab the back of his head. That's when you know a fighter's not in control of himself. When he falls back unconscious and bounces his head off his hands like that, that's not a good sign, and that is probably exactly why Mark Goddard stopped it.
Yeah, that was a crazy knockout there by Silva. I mean, the fact that he was able to land that.
Exploding down the line. That's why you're not seeing him commit super hard.
Danny Gage sends another message!
Wow!
That's what he wanted
One
to do.
punch knockout! And one on the ground for good measure.
could earn him another 50K, as his nickname indicates.
He said, look, I don't throw that hard in practice, and this is the difference. That's what happens when you try to hurt your opponent versus when you take care of your training partners. That's the difference right there.
This is the chip on his shoulder. Didn't want to have to do that to a guy that he really likes and respects, but said it's all business and I got to turn it on tonight.
But that's one of those things, right? In practice, you pull that. You see that, you pull it. You don't throw it as hard as you can. In a fight with a forearm glove, you let it fly.
Who lands first is the question. Billy's trying to pull him back. He timed the jab and went right over the top. That's bread and butter. Ige right there. Wait for the jab, come over the top with the right hand. He's begging for that jab. Here it is right here, lazy jab. Boom! I mean, he just timed that perfectly, knowing when it was coming. And that's the power of Ige right there.
Well, he said he would put any relationship and respect aside on fight night. He certainly did that, and I think he's wearing some emotion right now because he's
It's all downhill from here.
Sticking him with the jab, stopping him.
Oh my God!
That's as clean as it gets.
Walk-off KO. That is sensational. Anti-back wishes it was as clean as that.
sand down
Wow.
rough edges.
Wow. Clean. Clean is the right word there. I mean, unbelievable. Just right on the money and didn't even need a follow-up. And I think that's the right call, don't you, Michael?
Yeah, 100%. Yarnos had some moments, but all in all, Ignacio Barbosa showing the world what he's capable of, what he can do. And now look at it. Why? Beautiful spinning back kick.
Now we're going to the last finish brought to you by Jimmy John's. Michael.
Yeah, beautiful spinning back kick. Put some pressure on him here. Yarnos defense, but look. Boom!
Oh,
Flush to the mush, chin on chin, down he goes. A fair play to Ignacio Barbosa. No follow-up.
beautiful. Just right upside the head. And again, you see Iago endured a lot of good shots up to that point.
That target going now is Perez. Was unbelievable.
That's all he needed. This is what Perez was talking about. I'm close to a title shot, and that's how you get close to it. Knock out a contender that's in the top 5.
Alex Perez cracked the code, and he knocks out Mateus Nicolau. He seized the opportunity for this fight. He grabbed it with both hands.
Perez looks so sharp tonight. His game plan, his fundamentals, his hands were up. The way he went to the body early and then set up the knockout in the second round. Everything was a game plan. You could see it.
Great to see Nicolau laughing on the stool. See what it means to the Perez corner.
Let's see here. He backs him up against the fence, and then that keeps him from being able to move and lean in that right.
There's a sound I recognize.
So many knockouts happen up against the fence because you can't move and lean. Look at this. Another overhand. Boom! On the butt. The second you get pinned against that fence, it creates openings. Let's see. Boom. Right hook to the southpaw. And it switches from an overhand to a right hook as a switch stance, and that's what makes it so sneaky.
DC like that one.
That was crazy.
Saga only in theaters May 24th.
In combination for Kyle!
That's it.
How about it? 13 in a row for the budding Brazilian star, Kyle, the natural Borralho!
We said he needed to step in. All right, let's take a look. This is some of the shots from Borralho that hurt him earlier. There's that straight left, which was really successful from Borralho. He had really good striking throughout the fight. Here's that knee. My goodness, credit to Paul Craig. Somehow ate that one and got back up to his feet eventually, but it was the beginning of the end. There's another left, and that one right behind the ear, staggering Paul Craig. These big shots. There's the one that just crippled him, puts him down. Thank God the ref, God was able to step in there and stop this one. One more look. There it is. Puts him down. Biggest win of Kyle Borralho's career by far. Sure.
some of our fans may recall.
It might shock you to know I have stuff going on that doesn't involve dealing with your petty bullshit.
Both have given us some harmless moments.
Looks like someone wants me to blow these stinking corpses back to hell.
What a knockout from Muslim Salihov.
He did it again.
As you said, John, he does not get better.
40 years old, Michael.
Powerful.
The king of Kung Fu does it again. Beautiful work. Well, we've seen some masterful technicians in the octagon tonight.
Let's take a look at this. I mean, this is textbook. Spinning heel kick, taking heel right to the jaw. There is no coming back from a shot like that. Time and time again. Let's take another look at this. Lets it fly. Absolutely. Heel kick. The dictionary of martial arts. There's Muslim Salihov facing their exact kick right there.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
I think the jaw was... I mean, what a moment.
Get on call for the night guy at, because he will take your head off.
Oh, his head got rocked on that. He shook his head no, but he felt the impact of that even through his arms. That was a big shot. Oh!
Takes the judges right out of it.
That was it.
Joaquin Buckley.
Throw it, not just sitting there.
Power he puts in this.
Coiling
Look at this.
himself, just coiled. That looks like old Mike Tyson, right? Where Mike would be dipping, rolling and just lunging into those shots.
I mean, he literally threw his whole body with all his explosive force into that right hand.
Watch that right before he throws the right hand. Watch this little action he does. Bring it back one more time, boys. He's going forward, and he's moving his head side to side. And right before he throws the right hand, his level changes again, and then he just jumps into that right hand. Beautiful job by Joaquin Buckley.
To a Diego Lopez fight, we'll see if Yusuf has
Yusuf's in big trouble here.
That's two right uppercuts by Lopez.
Sadiq fights him out the back.
That is it! You gotta be kidding me! Diego Lopez does it again!
This kid is the real deal.
He really is the real deal.
Wow. And he just asked Dana White permission to throw Chuck in the vets. Mark Zuckerberg alongside a star continues to be born tonight.
Wow. This is what we were talking about leading to this fight, that this kid is something special. He is a real assassin inside the octagon.
He goes up, it's the right uppercut in tight. Drops Sadiq Yusuf. He goes and jumps on his right to finish him. Sadiq survives. He gets him up. Body shot, right uppercut again. That drops Yusuf. I mean, this dude has some pop in his hands. And as Joe alluded to on the wall, even in a loss, you saw that there was something there with this kid. And now he seems to be coming into his own. What a massive... Such a record.
6-0.
Yeah.
One for luck. Lights out. Randy Brown.
Wow.
What a knockout.
He wanted to finish. He got the finish. Rude Boy Brown just put him out with that 1-1. That was gorgeous.
I mean, he was double jab right hand, and he was shifting the whole time. His weight just shifted off to the side. Bang! Right hand lands, drop, southpaw. No follow-up shot either.
I think that's what he saw. I think that's what he was telling
Then I
the
saw
coach
it.
DC.
I'm gonna ask him.
Let's take a look at this beautiful knockout. The jab as Randy floats off to the left to set that right hand up. That is textbook 1-1-2, ladies and gentlemen. Perfectly placed right hand, right across the chin of Kalashov. And that is all that she wrote. Well done for the road. Look at that. I mean, the way that he was able to drift off to the left to open up that right hand, that's a striking coach's dream right there.
Trading in the defense against Carlton Almeida. But up against the undefeated Vito Bruno. Well.
Against the only man to hand him defeat.
Just when we said he's loading up with every single shot, that's what cost the job. But thunderous overhand right, wobbled him, sat him down. Gary Coleman was seeing enough, and I think it was the right call.
I do too, Michael. I do too. In hindsight, when you look at this right hand, right on the temple, and you look at the legs and the equilibrium of Chikali, it's gone. He was going to be a sitting duck for a few big shots following up, and you can see he's still kind of getting his wits about him. I think it's a good call as well, and unfortunately for Chikali, he went a little too wild in that third round, really trying to get the job done, and opened himself up for a massive right hand right off the temple, taking those legs completely out. Yeah, look at where those hands are. Those are going to be some nasty follow-up shots from Ivo Osman. Second, third round. Knockout, but still perfect in his finishing streak.
13. Caught on the nuts. Herbs this time like, no, get out of here.
And here she goes. Straight right? Oh no, it's a left hook again.
Boom, boom.
And it must be jarring, the power that he hits you with.
Look at that.
Oh, look at the eyes roll back. Oh my goodness.
I mean, he broke Francis Ngannou's record by a significant amount in the power cube punch.
Oh,
he had 190,000 in the power cube punch.
Whoa, and he's not even going full throttle. His location, its technique. This dude, man,
John,
I'm running out of superlatives.
John, he's knocking people out when he's not even hitting them clean. That one, he hits Jamal, right? Can we run that back one more time, guys? He hits Jamal. Sure, it lands, right? But it's not like his full fist is making contact.
Right.
That right hand that Max Holloway landed made contact.
You stop it, quick to go. Who wants a taste?
Let's see what you got left in the tank.
Certainly no stranger to that. McKinney's in white. Rebovic's in blue. McKinney opens up with a combination.
McKinney is just excitement personified. Massive power, great wrestling. And the man takes risks. Look at the knees.
guard with the jab as he did in the early seconds. There's a 1-2, and Ribovics is answering.
Unbelievable. And that's what Terence McKinney does. He either knocks them out or gets knocked out. Let's look at this. Right hand, kick, shin on shin. Down he goes, takes a seat against the fence. Unbelievable. Look at that.
High kick for Esteban. Ribovics, let's listen. Shades of Kevin Lee on Gregor Gillespie as he literally sat him down against the fence here in St. Louis.
Absolutely disgusting. Get ready for this. I mean, wow.
Ribovics came over, said, "My time," to the broadcast booth. It is certainly his moment. He has set the bar high for the rest of the night in St. Louis. We will hear from El Gringo when we come back.
Down here! I don't want to be close shit! But he's in there now, man, with a guy that's been to the top.
Huge connection by Whitaker, follows up with a jab now.
Head kick, sits him down for a second.
Oh! An uppercut from Whitaker, and that'll do come off the rebound. Robert Whitaker with a monumental statement in Riyadh.
Unbelievable. Robert Whitaker does it again. He does it in style. Wow.
Just like that, Alaskarov, 7-fight winning streak in the thing of the past.
Somebody tell Carver out.
It's on the short list now at 85.
Hey, John, we talked about this 2 months ago. Robert Whitaker comes out of here pretty clean. Maybe that dude turns around with the back up. He said he'd be down. Now, let's see that that's a real possibility.
Robert Whitaker perfecting the draft. What a highlight tonight, Michael.
Robert Whitaker and his devastating finest. I mean, the man's an absolute monster. Let's take a look at this. Steps in, jab, right hand, perfect. Wobbles Alaskarov. He's trying to recover that. The leg kick comes over the top, drops it, and it's the uppercut. The same uppercut that Hamza Chimaev landed on him, but that was perfect. That was signature. Robert Whitaker.
But he got Whitaker there, right? Instead of rushing with his hands, he tries to throw a head kick. Then he takes some time, he engages him, right, trying to finish him. He goes, head kick. Okay, I got it hurt. Let me not just start throwing hands. He throws a head kick. That's one of his best combinations. Boom. Okay, I don't get him. Now watch him. Okay, I'm gonna measure him. Okay, I think I feel it. Yeah, bang. That's experience. That's the guy that has fought soccer sport for a really, really long time.
And you saw, sorry, Mike.
No, you could always look at that in slow motion. What a shot.
And there was a momentary pause from Whitaker because it looked like maybe there would be a walk-off. A strike or two for good measure. Robert Whitaker. Man, has he distanced himself now.
The reason his hands are low is he's looking for that uppercut and he's looking for that right hand. And you can't tell if it's coming up the middle. And so he's taking a chance that this hand's up, but it also hides. See?
Has a problem and hammers away to victory. Guskov.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and throwing that thing
for the angle to his advantage. Wow, man.
Wow. Dom, exactly like
what we're talking about. Yep.
It's like those punches. They're almost like right hands, but not over the top. They're coming like straight and up.
He's pumping you in with his hands low. You come in, he can scoop your head up with an uppercut. And if you stay back, he can go over the top with the right hand. Either way, he's accurate. He knows he's got your head, and he's pulling
He's
you
going
in.
straight though. Look at this. Like, watch. That's the right hand. Now watch. It's almost like, yeah, everything's like just straight, like up. Yeah, it's nuts, man.
Coming from his hips.
Yep.
He did it well. Said the right hand, left hook. Look how accurate he is. He hit strikers.
Well, you gotta wrestle singles, man. You have to wrestle singles and high crotch today. I'm telling you this as a wrestling coach. You're an MMA fighter. If you don't have a blast double leg to knock people off their feet immediately, oh!
I mean, that's 4 of those that have landed
Yeah,
in this
they're
fight
nasty.
so far, and they're hard.
It's like, because he's a southpaw, or because he's conventional John southpaw, it opens up that side, right? I call it the window, the body kicks and knees off of the back leg. And right now, Process is on the home for those beautiful knees.
Giles is so good at just stepping in and staying game, though. Look how he keeps bringing the fight to him, and that's what you got to do. You can't give space to Process because he's going to find all these reads to get the finish. But if you pour on the offense the way Giles does, make it a war, you have a good chance there.
Roll the dice.
And if he can get Process to box him, Giles is...
Giles is out! Carlos Prates turns the tables with one giant shot!
That laser left hand, he's been setting it up with the knees and the kicks, the T kicks, and then that hides the left hand, and then when it comes, it came like a laser, and it shut the lights out of Giles.
Well, he was making the reads.
Yeah, he sure was.
And he found the off switch.
See, the knees set it up, and now the left hand, you don't see it because you're waiting for the knee.
Yep.
There it is.
Giles expected another knee because he had landed, and the left hand just starched him. Right on the chin, knocks him back, no follow-up shot needed. Big moment for Carlos Prates.
Oh, something to learn there. Throw the knees to the body, it'll get the hand dropping to block the knee to the body, and that sets up the left hand. That's what I just learned today watching Prates. Nice job.
Well, a lot of fight fans were waiting for that from Carlos Prates after...
Under 30 seconds to go. We'll see what Sopai has left.
Sopai's done.
Oh my God! Ignatius Oliveira ends it with a flying knee.
Oh my goodness.
That was nasty.
Dog.
Wow.
Vinicius Oliveira has arrived as they attend to Bernardo Sopai. What a fight at the Apex this afternoon. Wow.
I mean, that was a stunning, a shocking, a vicious knockout. That flying knee, the way that it connected on the chin. Sopai is still face down right now after taking a very, very tough round. Let's have a look at that again. This is the end of the round. Chopping away with those calf kicks, doing big damage, swinging with everything, sees the opportunity, launches in the air, boom! Right on the chin, he's out.
That's crazy, man, but look, Sopai took so much damage, but look at him. He's limping and hopping to try to get away from his opponent, and again, Mike, his hands are down.
Yeah.
Oliveira just takes advantage of it and lands a beautiful double knee. That is that's a crazy knockout. One of the craziest ones we've seen in a long time.
All right, we're gonna listen to that knockout here.
I don't like this because, I mean, listen, that's the nature of the game. Knockouts like this, he's got so much talent at 23 years old.
Man, almost got right into that hit kick, though. Oh, he got hit with the knee.
He ate that knee flush.
Miller's got to clinch up here.
I think he's on weak legs right now.
Yeah, he's gotta get those hands up.
Back to the ground they go. Majeda's perhaps one more big shot from ending it. Paws trying to get his legs back around the outside. Oh, spinning back fist finds the target.
Majeda's in control of this round now, though. Looking really good. Yeah, Horse catches him with the left hook. Majeda.
The knees from Fajeda really been successful. And Phil likes to use that head movement, dip around, and he figured that out.
Oh, knocks him down. Knocks him out. Wow. Majeda, the Hulk.
Yeah. Heavy hands.
He's got such heavy hands, Michael.
He really
He
does.
is not a massive guy for this weight class, but man, he is brutal when he lands, when he connects.
Phil
Just
Horst
shuts the lights out.
still asleep, I believe. Let's take a look at this
A
again.
fitting nickname, the Hulk, for Bruno Ferreira, back in the win column. And now a look at tonight's freaky fast finish, brought to you by Jimmy John.
It was a good round of action, some back and forth. Competitive stuff, but look at this here. Jumps it, the flying knee connects right on the mouth. Backs Phil Horst up, beautifully placed up the front. Then gets the finish.
Right between the
See here, Phil Horst just goes down, and that's still the damage from the flying knee. And those thunderous follow-up shots. A stunning knockout. Bruno Ferreira.
Right on the temple. Boop. Right off the right side. Right on the temple.
Phenomenal. That woke the crowd up.
Can you believe her parents don't even know what this is happening?
No, I know. It's like
no idea.
Look at this massive impact. Right leg, shin on shin. Doctor Sleep in the building.
Dr. Sleep, I like it.
Win in the quarterfinals, a split.
How did you get off this, you sadistic wood prick?
But yeah, she's
He falls forward, and Carlos Prates is that dude.
Wow! Sleeps Neil Magny.
I mean, no wind-up on a power shot in the pocket for the Nightmare, who makes it 4 knockout wins in 2024 in the UFC, and say hello to a dangerous new welterweight in the top 15.
Nobody does that to Neil Magny.
No, they don't. I honestly, I'm sitting here just stunned, jaw on the floor. I can't think of a better UFC start than what we are watching right now. This is his game. He puts guys on the fence, traps them. It wasn't even a clean shot.
It wasn't flush. It just kind of skimmed across the top of the head. There it is. And now
It
wait.
was the temple. It was
I
the
survived
temple.
6
And
years
every
of
time
prison
that
food.
temple gets
I'll
touched,
damn sure live through
especially
this.
with the power of someone like Carlos Prates, you go out. Wow.
His team at VTT and also trained several times a week with the Fighting Nerds, and Carlos Prates
Getting used to the idea of
adds
dying.
to his
Now his face might be two. Oban Elliott with a massive right.
Oh, wow.
That'll do it. Oban Elliott continues to shine.
He went out, and then he woke up, and then he went out again.
Look at it, look at it, look at it.
Look at that.
The Hulkster. He's like the Hulkster.
Oh my
This might be a rookie of the year.
Look at that, right on the chin. And watch how he connects with him. It's like he went out, and then he woke up again. And then he finally finished him off with the hammer. But he was out for a second, and then tried to get his stuff back. Just impressive performance by Oban Elliott. I'm just glad
I
this
mean,
place
that's
has
about
ammo.
as good as it gets. Oban Elliott's winning streak is 8. 3-0 in the UFC, all in 2024, all on numbered cards. And I think at times he's almost been pleasantly surprised when They call his number for these huge pay-per-view events, and maybe that dude's on the main card come next year.
Absolutely, but why wouldn't you? Because he looked better than he even did in the first fight. Now, Bastard trying to get up. He's all battered and bruised. Realizing that he got knocked out. Look at him on that. Look, he's like, this guy's got some personality, man, and some swagger. I don't know what he's saying. Delamadalina's decision to try that kick. Oh, he got rolled out of it. He rolled out of it. Beautiful job. Body.
Hey, for Delamadalina.
Human turn.
Oh, Burns covered up and now elbows. Delamadalina can smell the finish.
Oh, my goodness.
Burns trying to survive the final minute blow. 17 in a row for Jack Delamadalina. Welcome to the top 5.
Huge moment for Jack Delamadalina. Wow. To be able to get out of that position, turn it around, hurt Gilbert Burns and stop him. Beautiful job there. Gets out of the position. Boom! There's the big knee. Gilbert's in real trouble here. Look at this. I mean, perfectly placed. He kind of hit him with the thigh, but the power behind it. The knee hits the chest. And then Jack Delamadalina all over him here with hammer fists and nasty elbows. Look at these elbows.
Fortunately for you,
He got desperate. He knew he needed to get away. He needed to do something. Bixby again is circling Mike towards his left, which is Dan Henderson's power side. As he goes towards his left, he runs into the big right hand of Dan Henderson, and that's what his coach didn't want. That's it. And that's what he had to worry about, Mike. We just said it. He was circling towards that direction. He ran right into the big right hand of Dan Henderson, and he is still out cold. Bisbing knocked out for the first time in his career. Henderson, wow, wins here tonight. Let me tell you something, don't ever sleep on Dan Henderson. People think just because he's 38 years old, he's done.
Not for whom the bell.
Dan Henderson is an animal. Michael Bisping is still unconscious. Our fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. That is a huge, huge victory for Dan Henderson. Bisping circles right into the big right hand. Out cold, and here's another one just for good measure. And that one stiffened up his toes. Can you see it again? He's out cold already. Henderson's on top of him. Bam! He's still out cold, Mike. Here we go again in slow motion. Boom! Separates him from his senses, and this right here is revenge. That last right hand was ruthless.
Needs a kick. Prohaska still foot on the gas pedal. They are still firing back. Toughness shown on each side. Big elbow! Whoa! Gary Prohaska!
Spinning elbow, puts his face first into the octagon.
This is an ominous presence coming to you from the Czech Republic, who ends it with a spinning elbow knockout. Yuri Prohaska's for real, ladies and gentlemen. For real. Smart move presented by Cricket Wireless. Smile, you're on Cricket. Holy smokes.
I mean, look at this. Comes off with the right elbow, boom, spins with the left, connects with the points, raised down and out. And he's not getting back anytime soon. Right elbow, left elbow, finds the target, out like a light, job done. My word, we got a new contender. Creativity, the diversity of attack, the confidence he has when he throws.
If you threaten me with a good time,
Time left in the round. Oliveira needs something big.
He can make that happen. Oh! Huge head kick in the left hand for Oliveira. Oh, he's hurting the elbow. Charles "Du-Bronx" Oliveira lighting up this capacity crowd in Van City. Unbelievable.
He must hit so hard. He must hit so hard.
Well, your friend Justin Gaethje has talked a lot about that Oliveira power. Their fight was pretty short. We asked Oliveira about his power in the fighter meeting. He deflected all the credit to his shoot-to-box coaches. This kid's incredible. Oh, my God.
So fun to watch. It's hard not to be a fan of Charles Oliveira. He's such a fun fighter, man.
Once it is official, that will be Charles Oliveira's record 20th stoppage win inside the octagon. And a lot of people suggested, given the way his fight is all about the win last October, he needed a result like this to lay the foundation for an immediate title fight. Couldn't have done much better in terms of style points to stop Beneil Dariush's winning streak in it.
And let's take a look, John, at how he got things done. And it starts with this. Misses that right hand. Look at this. Coming right up with that head kick through the guard, but wobbles Beneil badly. And my goodness, just Charles' striking has looked so dang good over the last few years. Look at that right hook. You see the legs start to give out on Dariush, drops him down, and Dariush tried with all of his might to stay in this fight, but Charles was just all over him. Just vicious ground and pound. Unbelievable. He's talking to John now from the cage.
That's just a world champion, right? Saying he's the champion. He's been the champion. And there's
different tools in his toolkit.
And so much stronger mentally than he was at the War of 04 at UFC 50 when they first met.
Oh, nice step jab.
Hero worship is gone.
Keying off Matt's jab, slipping outside, throwing a long jab of his own. Oh,
big kick! That's close here!
Oh, he's hurt!
St. Pierre trying to finish it!
He's big time hurt!
With the elbows, and it is all over! George St. Pierre is the new welterweight champion!
Unbelievable shot!
Climbing C4. Keep dishing those out until you point me at the Sulty.
Tonight, the future has become the present. St. Pierre is the new welterweight champion.
Great sportsmanship by both guys. Take a look at this replay. Here's the end of the fight. Strong jabs by George. Kick to the head, right to the side of the head.
Oh, yeah.
As Matt was thinking takedown.
I'm going to put this thing to work.
Ground and pound, landed some big shots. Wasn't until he went to the elbow here on the
Not
top.
toolbox. I'm
that
not
John
getting
saw
any
that
younger.
Matt
but I
wasn't
could be
defending
getting better.
himself.
What a difference from the first fight. When he stuns Hughes, he goes in for the finish, unlike in the first matchup, Randy.
Shin bone right to the head.
And the torch is passed tonight here in Sacramento.
If you keep Walker moving like this, you got to dodge the crazy punch.
Oh, my gosh! That's it! Hill laid him out! Another opponent!
Sweet dreams, John.
Thanks, man.
Jamal Hill by first round knockout. A stunning fall from great Johnny Walker. There's a new light heavyweight contender, Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill.
Are you kidding me?
Who needs a tank when you are?
He was out on his feet before he even fell. Let's take a look at this. Right hand right on the temple.
They both land. Shuts him off.
It just shuts him off. And then he is in a very bad spot for that followed it up.
Yeah, this works. Bam! Surprisingly well.
And the way your neck kicks back, that's what you see some of the most just stiff,
It's like the
dead as
pressure
a
washer
board,
from hell.
fall down type of knockouts.
He read that. He read the jab of walk around that one right over the top of the right hand. They both landed, but Hill landed knowing with confidence.
And there is the reaction from Chad Pomeroy, John Grigware, and Justin Andrews.
Amanda Nunes has deceptively long punches. She catches you at the very end of them, and she's got serious power. Whoa! They're getting after it.
I like to see Nunes go straight with the jab and be strategic. Nice. Activating C4. Oh, Nunes! She hurt her! Cyborg's hurt! She's hurt bad! Nunes said she could knock her out. We're seeing that now it's real. She's still got her down. Nearly on her feet. Was able to strike right down the middle and connect over and over.
That was insane.
Amanda Nunes
Out of all the potential outcomes, first round KO by Amanda Nunes like that, all the things that we've said in the past, that Nunes has ridiculous knockout power, man, did you see it tonight? Wow!
She essentially ended the careers of Miesha Tate and Ronda Rousey, and tonight she stops the Cyborg train in its tracks, and very well right now as we sit here December 29th, 2018, can lay claim to being the greatest women's mixed martial artist of all time. What a result, Joe.
100%, she's the best ever. The fact that she just knocked out Cyborg, she's number one. I mean, that is just amazing. To have knocked out Ronda Rousey in the first round and Chris Cyborg in the first round, two of the biggest names in the history of the sport. She's incredible.
Cyborg has been too heavy, too strong. This fight replay is brought to you by Nemiroff, gold character since 1872. Cyborg went. She just threw with reckless abandonment. We saw Nunes with no fear trade with her and just able to connect sharper and just as strong. Overhand, left hook, overhand, left hook. Cyborg falls to the knees and she continues to punch her. She falls to the knees over and over in this last one. Bam! Straight up the temple. Finally finishes Cyborg and she's out. And that is what happens when you don't respect the power of everybody with 4-ounce gloves. Cyborg thought she could walk right through and brawl, and she paid. Nunes landing the bigger, sharper punches earlier in the match. Amanda Nunes sends Chris Cyborg face first to the canvas. She becomes the third simultaneous two-division UFC champion and the first woman to simultaneously... All right, 3 minutes out to go in round two. Dean Thomas.
You know, partner has to start backing up. He's pushing John Vellante back with some combinations, and then he lets John Vellante back in.
Landed a wheel kick to the head and then finished it off. Oh my God. All the techniques, if you looked at him in his underwear and said, how's he gonna win this fight? There's no way you'd say wheel kick to the head.
That's crazy.
That is so wild. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is so wild.
Wow.
That is so wild.
I was talking about Barnett throwing something with some intent. That had all the intent in the world on it.
That is as intent as it gets. And the perfect time to do it. Look at that flip. Look at this wheel kick. Oh my goodness. John Vellante on his way down has got to be thinking, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, for sure. He hit him with a spin. Hey, look at the beautiful, look at that, John. Look at that. Over, grace. I mean, technique, and he sticks the landing. I mean, he sticks the landing. It was beautiful.
Activating decoy.
Wow. Joanna immediately came around and signaled, I'm not going to swear, but she knew where she was. She knew what was going on. Yeah. I think the audio is a little bit of a hold up. Let's take it tonight. So, Joanna pressures. Jan spins, wait for it. Back fist to the neck. Ear. No follow by Bailey. None required. Take it up again. A little over-committal. Spins. Here it is. Boom! Look at that on the carotid artery, on the jaw. The whole forearm lands with a tremendous amount of power. That is a truly special athlete.
Miss there with the spinning back fist. She put it all together tonight. 72 of 160 of course, more significant than that one. And the reaction of the team silent for the entire team. And Sean Whaley keeps the judges out of this one. Of course, their first meeting. An epic 25 minutes.
It's headshot o'clock, fuckers.
Long jab. Nice uppercut. Lead right hand.
Tito tries to answer. Chuck comes around the top. Chuck looking to close it out. Tito back down. Tito gonna cover.
Still a minute to go.
Lots of time here. Tito survived in a similar position in round one.
Oh, he rolled the leg over.
And he survived here. Trying to finish Tito Ortiz.
He's not hurting him. He's hitting his arms mostly. He's not hurting him here. But Tito has to move.
And it is all over. Chuck Liddell remains the light heavyweight champion.
Wow.
This done, I'll feel like Angelina's Matryoshka dolls and give me a bunch of smaller boxes.
The Iceman beats the Huntington Beach bad boy again.
Tito made him work for it, but in the end, it was the same result over and over again. Randy, what does someone have to do to stop this guy?
I tell you what, he's on fire. This is as good as he's ever been. He is so good at finding his range and settling into the groove of the fight.
Surprised you to know this is the best way I fucking
Let's take a look at the Mickey's replay here. Tito firing back, throwing some punches, but that could have been his downfall because in those exchanges,
Spec ops, I knew what weapons I'd deploy.
that's where Chuck landed. That uppercut hurt him badly. Another uppercut there.
I'm used to doing that. I'm rushing.
Here it is again from another angle. It's the exchanges.
Fucking time someone dealt
That vicious power that Chuck has and the confidence he has to throw it just overcame Tito.
Not that I'm on
Short notice. He was training for a 45-minute fight. Oh, watch Kiki here.
jerk me around. You're going straight in
You
the
can just feel in the arena as soon as Ortega locks in potentially on anything, grabs anything.
It's an alligator. It's a different kind of clamp.
Edgar has gone the full 25 minutes 8 times in the UFC.
And he was getting ready for another 25-minute fight against Max Holloway.
Right.
And knowing the pace that Holloway puts on, you gotta imagine he's pushing that cardio really hard. Oh, nice. Nice by Ortega.
Ortega with a combination.
Nice by Brian Ortega. Frankie had to hurt before it recovered, but Ortega took his time and found the kill shot. He didn't overextend. He didn't go crazy. He found that beautiful uppercut, knocked Edgar down again, hammer fist into shows. Unbelievable.
Let's watch it because look at the calm demeanor on this kid's face once he hurts him.
Elbow.
Oh, he hurt him with the elbow.
Yeah.
So Frankie got hurt there with the elbow. You see him wobble. It was the demeanor. It hurt him bad there. That is a very good stoppage. He was hurt very bad. This wasn't like the Gray Maynard fight where he was still moving after he was hurt. Look at this. Boom!
Just found his distance, Joe. Backed up just enough to get full attention on that uppercut. Knocked Frankie down, hammer fist. Look at that. One. Two hammer fists. Referee making a great stoppage of the fight. We've never seen Frankie
Break guard. Randy trying to get into his range still, and Machida will not allow him to do so.
This is after the Anderson Silva fight, which was the first front kick knockout we ever watched. Watch this. He faked with the left and jumped in with the front kick to the face. Let's see it again. Oh, man.
That is the Karate Kid.
That is. That's the green technique. I stepping up. No can defend. Look at that. Brilliant. Right on the chin. And Randy goes down.
Here we go. Taking straight ahead. Now Mark landed him a tag, sent him into the octagon wall.
I don't know if Delmark wants to wrestle with Tank Abbott.
Picking up both opponents.
He's also got his head trapped in there. This is where Kamara choked him out with that
Now Mark can't see the strong punch. Tank all over him.
Oh, he's in trouble. Now Mark gets in trouble.
It's all Tank right now. Now Mark doesn't defend himself soon. McCarthy may step in.
Oh, that's it. Oh, that's it.
A knockout. Oh, my.
Him off the fence. Oh, a punishing shot by Abbott.
A devastating right hand.
You are the tank.
Hopefully Nelmark is okay.
The Nelmark's leg. Nelmark is trying to get a choke, but oh, what a slam. Directly on the shoulders. Could have knocked the wind out of him, but Nelmark held tough. And then he took a series of punches on his way to the corner, this fence shot, and there, that right hand, you saw the knees drop right out from under one. Watch again here. Such a potent right hand. The Tank throws, and bang, out go the knees. Into the fence he goes, and he's out right there. Abbott, your victor. And Abbott, again, great position in this tournament. He hasn't spent a lot of energy. He should be ready to go in Absolutely.
Join over 80 million users on the World Leading Crypto app. Download the Crypto.com app now.
And you see Mitchell took the center.
Shaking bad.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. He's in convulsions right now.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
He's
goodness.
having a seizure right now.
Whoa.
He walked in when Josh Emmett dropped a nuclear warhead on his head.
That's why he was so cautious.
Yeah.
That's why he was backing up.
You have to.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. That's the power that Josh Emmett brings to the table. It's what we were talking about. My goodness.
Tonight's fight replays are brought to you by Monaco Can Cocktails. 2 shots in every can. Feel the fun.
Let's see this again.
Oh,
Look,
gave
Bryce
some
is moving in. And I mean, it's picture perfect. Oh my God.
Oh, jeez.
And he just goes right into the shadow realm.
The shadow realm.
I mean, the twitching and the he's trying to get up and he can't even get up, man. He still can't get up right now.
Mitchell was told of the result, expressed his disappointment.
But I mean, it was horrific. Let's listen in real time. Let's see what he can capitalize.
Pretty good right hand there by Fajeda.
Both guys stand very straight up.
And I think that is why a level change or a shot on Fajeda would be good because he's... Oh!
That's what we're talking about. That's it.
That's why! That's why! That's why!
You cannot stand in front of that man.
Can't play with that dude,
That
man.
power is different. It's extraordinary.
Can't play with this dude, man.
Coming to a top 5 near you shortly, and perhaps the next middleweight title challenger, Alex Pereira.
People think they get it, but this guy does that to the best kickboxers on planet Earth.
That left hook is nasty.
And that's his signature technique. The thing about him is he's got that nuclear option. You cannot make a mistake. And Sean Strickland decided he was going to stand right in front of him.
The fight replay is brought to you by Sweet Sweat. Check out their website, sportsresearch.com.
Look at the beauty in this hook. I mean, it's perfect.
That's perfect.
He just leans in, and he gets you thinking that you're all right standing in front of him, and then just torques that right on the chin.
Guys, bring that back one more time. Watch Fajeda when he's circling. Watch how Fajeda just sets his level. Watch that level change, guys. When his feet set, look at it. Level change, spring it to the left hook.
Boom.
That's nasty.
I mean, that's the same hook he knocked out Adesanya with.
Dude, he hit him, and Strickland's done at this point. And then look at the follow-up. Oh, my
Accuracy,
goodness.
the IQ of his striking.
I love that. So he almost propelled himself into the shot. He's moving left. Settle, left hook. It's over. I mean, we talked about it very shortly before.
Got that target going now, Perez.
Got the stop first. Wow.
Was unbelievable.
That's all he needed. This is what Perez was talking about. I'm close to a title shot, and that's how you get close to it. You knock out a contender that's in the top 5.
Alex Perez cracked the code, and he knocks out Mateus Nicolau. He seized the opportunity for this fight. He grabbed it with both hands.
Perez looked so sharp tonight. His game plan, his fundamentals, his hands were up. The way he went to the body early and then set up the knockout in the second round. Everything was a game plan. You could see it.
Great to see Nicolau up and on the stool. See what it means to the Perez corner.
Let's see here. He backs him up against the fence, and then that keeps him from being able to move and lean, and that right overhand just connects. So many knockouts happen. Another overhand. Boom! But the second you get
Right hook.
The second you get that fence creates openings. Let's see. And it switches from overhand to a right hook when you switch stance, and that's what makes it so sneaky.
A prohibited -450 betting favorite. Mershart is +360. This fight clock is brought to you by Modelo. Mershart out of the southpaw stance in blue. Chimaev orthodox in black.
Chimaev straight on the pressure like he always does.
Just like that! Comes up Chimaev! One and done! You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me!
You can't say much other than wow.
Wow. And I know, Paul, you're mixed with emotions as your teammate goes down. But Khamzat Chimaev had said he wanted to show off the striking. Show it off he did tonight. Man!
He didn't have to even think about a takedown, and we knew that he's got the kickboxing, and